They finally did it. Joe Brady is set to interview for the Chargers offensive coordinator position. And this is a guy that a lot of you Chargers fans, a lot of you guys were telling me you wanted to see as the offensive coordinator. I like Joe Brady a lot too. I do have some questions and we'll get into that in this video, but make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get right into it. So Joe Brady is a former wide receiver at William and Mary. He played there from 2009 until 2012, and he never went pro and instead immediately started coaching at William and Mary in 2013 as the linebackers coach. In 2015, he coached at Penn State as a graduate assistant before breaking into the NFL after only 4 years of coaching. He joined the New Orleans Saints as an offensive assistant in 2017. Wait a minute. Hold on, 2017 with the New Orleans Saints? Oh my God, that's Joe Lombardi! During his time in New Orleans, he kept his distance from Joe Lombardi, and then he wisely moved on to LSU to become the passing game coordinator and wide receiver coach. And this was the most impressive time for Joe Brady. It was the best offense in college football history, undisputed. Joe Burrow, Jamarr Chase, Justin Jefferson, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, all of these guys in the NFL right now, a lot of them are superstars. They broke so many records, and everyone agrees that this was the best offense in college football history. Joe Burrow threw 60 touchdowns that year and had 5,700 yards. After that amazing and historic season at LSU, he moved on to the Carolina Panthers to become the offensive coordinator under head coach Matt Rhule. And he didn't have a great offense in his one true year as offensive coordinator. He was ranked 21st in the NFL by PFF. And after his first year there, him and Matt Rhule kind of had this falling out, basically because Matt Rhule and him didn't really have a prior relationship before they were working together. And they didn't see the offense in the same way. And so there was a lot of complications with their offensive scheme. After he was let go by the Panthers, he then became the Bills quarterbacks coach under Brian Daboll, and now Brandon Staley and the Chargers are wanting to interview him. This is a very fast rising coach. It reminds me a lot of Brandon Staley when he was coming up. Joe Brady is only 33 years old and he got into the NFL in 4 years, and then 2019 he had that amazing year at LSU. Boom, he's the offensive coordinator in Carolina, and now he's the QB coach in the Buffalo, and now he's getting another opportunity to be an offensive coordinator again, this time with Justin Herbert. He obviously comes from a very pass-heavy style of offense with Buffalo. Obviously, LSU was very pass-heavy as well. His time in Carolina, they were very pass-heavy. He did struggle in Carolina as the offensive coordinator, but I don't know how much of that is really on him and how much of that is on Matt Rhule, who is not even the Panthers head coach anymore. I mean, Matt Rhule did come out and say that it was tough for them to gel because they didn't view their offense in the same way. And could Joe Brady really implement his entire offensive scheme at Carolina? We don't know. And in terms of experience, because I know this is a big deal for a lot of Chargers fans, Joe Brady, 33 years old, right? 10 years of coaching experience, and he's been in the NFL for a couple years as well. He was at LSU as the offensive coordinator under Ed Orgeron, which you can argue that's basically like an NFL job right there, because he was with guys like Joe Burrow and Jamarr Chase. So he has that experience of coaching NFL players for a long time now. I really like Joe Brady a lot. It just concerns me, his time as offensive coordinator in Carolina, because listen, we don't know how much of that is on him. All we do know is that Panthers offense wasn't very good, and he got fired halfway throughout his second season. It also should be noted that that was the only time where he didn't really have success in his career. Everywhere else that he went has been successful. This is a very young guy who has the experience, has the excitement factor. His offense would be very pass heavy, which I would love to see with Justin Herbert. Throw the ball down the dang football field. I kept telling Joe Lombardi to do that. Joe Brady would do that. I would love it. However, I do think there are maybe one or two options that I would go for before I go for Joe Brady, specifically a guy like Thomas Brown, who I made a video about yesterday. If you haven't seen that, go check that out right there. Thank you for watching until the end of this video. Let me know what you guys think of Joe Brady, even though I think I already know what you think. Make sure to like and subscribe. I will see you guys next time.